Hey guys, Big Ben here with Nick Vega bringing you Rocks After Hours. Tonight we're going to be talking about carbohydrates, what they do, what they're used for, the good, the bad, and the beautiful.
There you go, Ben. Hey guys, just real quick, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are a macronutrient that your body uses as a fuel source. A fuel source in which your body uses for cognitive function, for daily function the body needs, energy levels, mental clarity. Carbohydrates are beneficial for athletes, for to say, but everybody as well.
Everybody needs them.
Everybody needs them, or everybody can use them. It's all about timing. But to get more in depth with that, we want to talk about simple carbs, complex carbs, and the myth of the good and bad, which my man Ben here has a very good grasp of, again, which I love hearing him talk about. So Ben, let's tap into what are simple and complex, what are good and bad is.
Okay, so simple, complex, good, bad. We hear sweet potatoes, red potatoes, brown rice. Then we know candy, we know fructose, we know sugars.
Right.
So the big difference is a complex carb is a multiple carbohydrate chain. It's a polysaccharide. So when we eat those, it's going to keep a lot more stable blood sugar level, sustaining a lot more stable energy, because your body's constantly breaking each one of those carbohydrate chains down, boosting the metabolism, but at the same time sustaining your energy levels a lot better. Now, that's what you consider a good carb. Now, a bad carb, would be a sugar. And what it's going to be a monosaccharide. It's going to hit the bloodstream a lot harder, a lot quicker. And so where that is deemed bad is basically what ends up happening is insulin response occurs, which everybody deems as bad, but like you said, nutrient timing, we'll get into that.
Right.
But so with insulin, what insulin is, it's a hormone that actually goes into the bloodstream, grabs nutrients, and pulls it into cells. That's what it's going to do. There's no way of making sure go to fat cells, go to muscle cells. It's there to pull it into cells that are open. So that being said, when we eat sugar, hitting the bloodstream really hard, spiking blood sugar levels, pulling nutrients into cells. So if we're sitting on the couch, we're eating chips, we're eating donuts, sugar, we're spiking insulin levels, where is that going?
Right.
So then that's really your difference. So I hate using the term good carb, and bad carb, because like you said, it's all about nutrient timing. When are we using them? When are we, sitting on the couch is one thing, out working out's a little bit different thing. So that's the big difference between a good carb. There's no such thing. It's about how you're using the carbs.
Right. So Ben, clear this question up for me real quick, man. No matter what kind of carbohydrate you take in, whether it's a sweet potato or a Snickers candy bar, the final product is glucose. Your body's going to break it down into the same final product. So again, guys, when Ben's saying good and bad, it's all about timing, because sometimes Snickers bar can be beneficial for you.
Exactly. Immediately post-workout, spiking insulin levels, go ahead and reloading the glycogen back into the muscle.
Right.
So now now you're giving a higher sugar bloodstream level, glucose level in the blood, and then what that's doing is now you've created a transport system for protein to even get into muscle cells.
Right.
Which post-workout, fat cells are inactive, muscle cells are active. Right. Therefore, whenever insulin spikes, where's it traveling to? Muscle cells.
Exactly. Okay, guys, so to see what we have here on the table, we have our Carbolin, and as Ben was mentioning, it's all about timing with your macronutrients or carbohydrates. The thing about Snicker bars and donuts and that is they have a lot of empty calories as well, which we can kind of get away from by supplementing in something like Carbolin, or even a real food, or a Carbolin hydrate. You're looking at a cleaner source of carbohydrates, still derived from sweet potato, rice, corn, like that. Where you're not as intaking so many empty calories, excessive calories as your body's going to store as body fat. So Ben, you being a performance athlete, I don't call myself a performance athlete because I don't really compete, although I do follow training regimens. When is the best time to intake a supplement like Carbolin?
So that's tough. So we can argue pre, inter, and post. We see it all the time. I'm a huge believer in Carbolin intra-workout.
Right.
The reason why, now it always depends on the person, and the reason why that is of course, if we've eaten like we've supposed to be eating all day, glycogen should already be there in the system. Glycogen should be loaded. We don't need them pre. You should have already eaten a meal hour to an hour and a half before. So Carbolin, the idea is about 30 minutes to 45 minutes in training. Whenever we start huffing and puffing, our body's going aerobic, which is great if we're just trying to basically burn body fat. But as a performance athlete, what does that mean? Our energy levels are going down. Right. So whenever you start sipping the Carbolin, then It's going to start reloading the glycogen back into the muscle, refueling the body.
Right.
Now, some of my blue-collar guys, teachers, workers, hey, I don't have time to eat that many meals a day. Carbolin, fantastic for pre-workout.
Exactly.
That way to make sure you do have the energy. And then, of course, post-workout, it could be used to reload glycogen if you're trying to stay away from the Snicker bars or the candy.
Right.
It's definitely a good way to go ahead and spike insulin back up and reload the glycogen.
Right, yeah. So guys, I'm a firm believer what Ben said. Intra-workout Carbolin, I feel a difference in my body, especially following a vigorous strength program where you're expensing a lot of energy, moving heavier loads, as you can say, more weight as your body's dumping basically your energy levels. This helps reboost that. Now, Ben, we talked about earlier the benefits of like a dextrose-based sugar, which everybody knows is simple. What's the benefits of a dextrose-based post-workout as opposed to like intra? Or what's the benefits of doing dextrose? Because even I myself, I do a dextrose-based product, whether it's candy or some type of food, after my workouts. Then what does that benefit an athlete?
So I'm going to try to keep this a lot more simple because I can definitely get really into depth with that. But it has to do with what we consider glycemic index, or even more than that, glycemic load. Mm-hmm. And what that is, it's the amount of impact that that carbohydrate or that food source is creating on insulin. There we go, we're talking about insulin again. So basically what that is there are certain carbs that hit the bloodstream and have a bigger impact on your body more than other ones. Therefore, your body's going to secrete even more insulin. So a lot of people would think that's bad. Like a dextrose-based product typically throughout the day may not be the best thing.
Right.
However, post-workout, it's hitting the bloodstream quick. It's hitting it faster than a lot of other types of ingredients, therefore significantly spiking those insulin levels. So that's where a dextrose product could, and possibly for a lot of athletes, may be better because you're actually re-energizing the body.
Right.
That's a big form of recovery. Is recovery, everybody seems to always think, all I need is protein. Well, great, your protein's anabolic. We need it. We need it to rebuild muscle. But when it comes to recovery, your body needs fuel. It needs to be energized. It's not, if we don't do it, your body's going to break protein down into fuel. So it's just going to store your protein in the fuel versus actually using it to rebuild muscle.
Exactly.
So also for my bodybuilders to prevent that, to actually maximize muscle gains, same thing. Give your body a carb source. The quicker the better post-workout so that your body doesn't use protein as fuel.
Exactly, guys, exactly. Because we always hear the same thing. Get a protein shake in within your anabolic window.
Exactly.
Nobody ever really, and I say nobody, but I say majority of people I've been around, nobody ever say introduce carbs back after a workout other than performance athletes.
Exactly.
Even people who are just training in the gym, trying to build. We get that a lot. I'm trying to build. I do a protein shake after a workout. Well, what about your carbs? This is a great source of your carbohydrates, carbolin hydrate, carbolin as we carry, been even Carbion, another form of carbs, which we'll use another video to break down the difference of the dextrin, the cyclodextrin, maltodextrin, waxy maize, things like that.
Cluster dextrin, all that.
Right. But, well, guys, we hope that we've kind of cleared up the myth of the good and the bad,
yes,
the benefits of complex and simple, which, and guys, also, carbohydrates aren't just for performance athletes. They actually do help with fat metabolism.
They do.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly, because they're going to keep the metabolism going. Plus, it's going to keep your body more energized. So the more you're moving, the more active you are,
exactly,
the more you're going to keep cranking. And I think a lot of people seem to forget, if carbs equal better performance in the gym, and your performance in the gym ends up being what burns most of your calories, looking at that right there, definitely going to help that out.
Exactly. So, okay, guys. So, again, hope we cleared up the myth of the good and the bad. Hopefully, we give enough information on complex and simple. Any questions, remember, put it in the comment box or message us.
Message.
Exactly, guys. Till next time, this is Nick, Big Ben,
Ben.
Rocks After Hours. See you guys.